My name's Tom Austin, and I'm based in Torquay, which is in Devon, which is in the southwest of England. It's also known as the English Riviera, which we all think is quite funny. We have some palm trees here, but it does rain quite a lot and it's not that warm. It's not like the French Riviera, that's for sure. Anyway, we do get a lot of foreign students coming here to learn English and staying with host families. Just to tell you a little bit about me before I go into the current film, which I'm trying to raise money for. I've made 3 short films over the last 5 years. The first one was called Man Cub and dealt with someone getting over abuse that they suffered when they were in their early teens and chopping up and burning a commemorative park bench. The second film I did was called La Légende Dali, which was a biopic of Spanish surrealist Salvador Dali, which was set in a boxing gym and won a couple of awards. The last film I did 2 years ago was called Dog Collar Criminal. This was based on a true story of a local vicar who turned to a life of crime and eventually ended up robbing a bank in Plymouth with his housekeeper. Well, we're hoping to raise £2,500 for the next film, which we're aiming to shoot in mid-August. It's called Host FAMILIE, and it deals with a young German student, an undergraduate called Karl Dreher, who comes to stay with a very dysfunctional Torquay family. Everyone in the family, the mother, father, teenage daughter and teenage son, are all looking for someone to fill a hole in their lives, and they all individually think that Karl might be that person. He, on the other hand, is just here to learn English for a couple of weeks, or that was his plan. I'd like to show you some references here with some album covers that I have. Here we have an iconic album image. This is Kraftwerk and Man Machine. It might not appear in the final film, but I would like to have the family all dressed up in red shirts and maybe pointing the way to Karl as he's going to bed. The second album here is Lismanelli in Cabaret, set in pre-World War II Berlin. Sam, the mother of the family, could well be dressed up in a Sally Bowles type costume. What do you think of that? And finally we have the Barmy Army, and the English disease and football rears its ugly head in this story. The fact that the Germans always beat the English on penalties will be referenced. So any help will be greatly appreciated, however small. We will be keeping people up to date on various social networks. So even if you don't want to pledge any money, you can still find out what's going on. You might want to pledge money later, but the money that you give will all go to making this film as good as possible. Please help us if you can. Thank you very much.